Matthew chapter 22 and 25 give us a very interesting peek into the mind of the Messiah. It says, then the kingdom of heaven will be compared to 10 virgins. Okay, there were no bridesmaids. Bridesmaids are a semi-modern invention. That started happening in the Middle Ages, bridesmaids at a wedding. The passage says 10 virgins. Now, why in the world are we talking about virgins, except for the fact that they are eligible for marriage? Yeah, that's what that is. The kingdom of heaven will be compared to 10 virgins who took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were foolish and 5 were prudent. For when the foolish took their lamps, they took no oil with them, but the prudent took oil in flasks along with their lamps. Now, while the bridegroom was delaying, they all got drowsy and began to sleep. But at midnight there was a shout, behold, the bridegroom, come out to meet him. Then all those virgins rose and trimmed their lamps. The foolish said to the prudent, give us some of your oil, for our lamps are going out. But the prudent answered, no, there will not be enough for us and you too. Go instead to the dealers and buy some for yourselves. While they were going away to make the purchase, the bridegroom came, and those who were ready went in with him to the passage says weddings. Now, your translation may say wedding feast, but that's not what the Greek says. It says, those who were ready went in with him to the weddings, plural, and the door was shut. Look it up. Check me out. The Greek word number 10 or G1062 is gamos, from gamos. And it is a noun that's accusative, plural, masculine. It's a plural noun. The plural of wedding, gamos, is weddings, gamos. It is not wedding feast. Translator bias is what we have going on right here. You can see it here highlighted in the original Greek text. Gamos, that is a plural word. What's interesting is that's not the only place that Yeshua, Jesus, uses that word. Jesus spoke to them again in parable, saying, the kingdom of heaven may be compared to a king who gave weddings, plural, for his son, singular. And he sent out his slaves to call those who had been invited to the weddings, plural, and they were unwilling to come. Again, he sent out other slaves, saying, tell those who have been invited, behold, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and my fatted livestock are all butchered, and everything is ready. Come to the weddings, plural. This is one man that's getting married multiple times. But they paid no attention and went their way, one to his own farm and another to his business, and the rest seized his slaves and mistreated them and killed them. This is all from Matthew chapter 22. But the king was enraged, and he sent his armies and destroyed those murderers and set their city on fire. Then he said to his slaves, the wedding is ready, but those who were invited were not worthy. Go therefore to the main highways, and as many as you find there, invite to the weddings, plural. If you'd like more information on these and other passages and how Yeshua supports polygyny, there are 2 papers that I have on academia.edu. One is titled Paul's Perspective on Polygyny. The other is titled Jesus' Perspective on Polygyny. You see the address on the page here, or you can simply search in your search bar Academia, Pete, Rambo, and those papers will come up. Enjoy. The therefore, weddings, plural. Yeshua, Jesus said weddings. The plural of gamos is gamus. Jesus used it at least 5 times in 2 different but related parables. Why did he use the plural of gamos? Yeshua Like God, we saw this in Jeremiah chapter 3 and Jeremiah chapter 31 and Jeremiah chapter 33 and in Ezekiel 23, God describes himself in polygynous terms. He does so more than once. Polygyny cannot, by definition, be sin. If this has blessed you, please make sure that you like, share especially, and subscribe. And we appreciate your comments. Use the QR code on the screen to access a blog that has many resources for study and understanding. It will take you to natsav.com/biblical marriage. And that will give you many more resources in addition to this YouTube channel. For King and Kingdom, I bid you shalom.